Hey guys, I wanted to stop by and make a quick video for you to tell you a little bit about two of my new books. The first one I've done a short on, which is Cultivating Calm, and it's a mindfulness book, Your Journey to Mindful Growth, and it gives you several tips and tools and daily routines to be able to master mindfulness and use it to regulate things like trauma impact or anxiety, needing to lower your stress in your everyday living, and just being able to tune in and be present all the time. You've got 70 something pages in here of tools that can help you be mindful now. I decided after seeing several of my clients who struggle to reference coping skills in mindfulness, they struggle to tune into the things that we've learned in counseling. And so I thought, well, I keep sending them home with worksheets or notes, or I will send them over little gifts or whatever with mindfulness tools written down, but they're not able to access those or keep up with them or whatever's going on there. So I took the content that we use in my office and I compiled it all into one book. So feel free to pick this up on Amazon or Barnes & Noble online, of course. And if you have Prime, you get it in 1 to 2 days, and it's even available in the UK, so you can get it both locations. I will just tell you, this book is for anyone who is grappling with things that cause you to not be present, things that cause you to live in yesterday's regrets, live in tomorrow's worries, things that are robbing you of this very moment, your ability to self-regulate and be aware and stay in today, which we can't get back. And then you're filled with more regret and more worry, and it becomes a cycle that's never ending. Some of the sections in this book are accept yourself, and then we have body scanning, we have goals, gratitude statements, celebrations, reflections, we have emotional regulation, celebration, which is very important, self-care, exchange perfectionism for transformation, which is one of my favorites, extra exercises to engage mindfulness practice. I've given you several options to cycle through and decide what's for you. And then I have written a special section for those specifically dealing with trauma, and that would be big T trauma, but the whole book can deal with little t trauma, of course. So for those of you who may find this useful, feel free to check it out on Amazon. And I believe it right now it's $8.95. You can get it in paperback. And I really like this paperback because it's not glossy and it feels so nice. The tactile experience of it is just a real positive for me. So please do check it out. I will try to leave the link in the description below if it will allow me to. All right, and the other book is Living on Purpose. It came out for February. Cultivating Calm came out for January. And Living on Purpose, Strategies for Realizing Your Dreams. This is a really informed by solution-focused narrative therapy, which you guys know I love. It's the thing I use the very most. It is my modality that I have absolutely married for my practice and my clients, and my approach to not just counseling, but life in general. Solution seeking instead of problem focused is the best way to manage living and your challenges and just giving yourself a quality life. This book here has steps and tools, and essentially it's a workbook and maybe even a philosophy on continuously gifting yourself, not just with love, but with tangible steps, tangible plans to move forward to the goals and essentially your dream life that you believe is exactly what will get you to living the life that you imagine, or to be a character in the story you want to live out. And that's, I think, something we all need and want, is to not just keep hustling and not keep white knuckling it through the day when life isn't working. And I think many of us discovered that during COVID, right? That's why you saw so many have left the job market, their various fields, and started their own businesses and said, I can do this differently. I don't have to do a 9 to 5, which starts from really 7 to 6, 7 to 8, and then have 1 or 2 hours at home with my family. That's not really reasonable to build a dream life, to work until you're 67 and retire, and then your body is breaking down and you really don't get to enjoy things. That said, this is a opportunity for you to build white space in your life, increase your margins, develop a broader threshold for your capacity of living. What does all that mean? It means essentially lowering your stress, increasing your goal productivity, not in a tasking way, but in a purposeful way, in a way that allows you to engage in the journey as an adventure, not as in a means to an end, because the end is the end. The journey is what matters for us. We live in the journey. We don't live at the beginning or the end of the journey. So think about that, and if you'd like to get living on purpose, please do. And I would really like to have you guys leave me reviews if you enjoy it, if you like what you read, and how it impacted your life. If you want to live intentionally, this one's for you. Yeah, there's mindfulness in here too. So really, you can kind of get them all together. Not to be a shameless plug here. They both can go together. Start with this one and go with this one, or the other way around. If you want to do strategizing and then build in the mindfulness to the strategies, it's in here. And there are sections in Living on Purpose that have mindfulness. It's on page like 47 here, mindfulness techniques. That is a tiny blip. It's not the same stuff that's in here, but it's a small exposure to them that will allow you to get an idea. And things like progress tracking, it tells you how to appropriately employ self-care strategies, how to begin immediate action on your goals and your ultimate dream, or even how to identify those things, how to, if you're one of those that's stuck and you're like, I don't know what I want to do with my life. I'm kind of just here and I'm living each day alive and present, but not really present. So I don't know what to do. This will help you begin that journey of discovery as well. So let me know below if you have any questions, thoughts, or comments, and check these two out. Thank you guys. Thank you for all your support. See you next time.